Welcome to Fundamental English with me. My name is Dr. Kamunwat Puvichit and I am going to be your course teacher. Before we begin, I would like to introduce you to the course by giving you some information about the course objectives, course contents, and how I will grade you. So let's start with the course objectives. What are objectives? Objectives are something that I would like you to be able to do after you finish learning with me. So, my first objective is you understand English grammar better. This is very important because understanding English grammar will lead to the second objective of the course, which is you can apply your understanding of the English grammar to sharpen your English skills. You should be able to speak English better. You should be able to write, to read, and to listen to English better. This is the second objective of the course. Now, let's move to the next thing. What I am going to teach you during these 16 weeks. We are going to divide our lesson into chapters. We will focus on giving you the idea of different types of English words. So, chapter 1, we will learn about noun and pronouns. Chapter 2, we will learn about verbs. Chapter 3, we will learn about adjectives. Chapter 4, we will learn about adverbs. In chapter 5, we will learn about prepositions. Chapter 6, we will learn about conjunction. And from chapter 7 onward, we will learn about how to put words together to make English sentences. So, from chapter 7, 8, 9, and 10 onward, we will talk mainly about the structure of English sentences. This is what I am going to introduce to you during the 16 weeks we meet with each other. So, the next topic of my course introduction today is to give you the information how I will grade my students. It is easy to grade my students. Score will come from three main sources. The first is from the test. I will give you at least 3 tests, including tests before the midterm test, the midterm test, test after the midterm test, and the final test. So actually it is 4 at least. This is the first source where score come from. So the second source is homework. In our class, I will give you homework 100% for sure. You take your homework and you do your homework at home. When you finish doing your homework, you send it to your teacher and your teacher grades your homework, give you points. That is how the second source of score will come from. And the final source of points come from your class attendance. Teachers like students to attend classes. No teacher would like students who always absent from the class. So, I'll give point to your class attendance too. If you come to class regularly, your point will be good. But if you absent regularly, your point will be very poor. This is how points will come from. Okay, next, how I will give you grade. The way I'll give students grade is simple, very easy actually. The score is 100%, so you will get A, B, C, D. This is my grade. A. If you want to get A from me, your score must be 80% or higher. And the students who score 75 to 79% will get B+. people who get B will score between 7 to 74. And C plus, the score is between 65 to 69. C, the score is between 60 and 64. D plus, the score is between 55 and 59. D, the score is between 50 to 54. And if you get lower than 50, your grade will be very, very disappointing. It is E. And I hope no student will get this grade from me, and I don't want to give my students a failing grade. So please participate in your class, do your homework, and do your best during my classes. Okay, now let's talk about how the class will look like. This is a very new way of teaching fundamental English. Years before, teachers come to class, students attend classroom, and then they teach for 3 hours. After that, they give homework, students send back homework, they organize tests, and students come to take tests, and then they grade that student. But this time, the way we learn this course is a little bit different, because this is the example. You are not seeing me in classroom. You will watch me from distance. You log into the university website and into the system, and then you watch my video teaching you wherever you are. You can watch my video, you learn from the video, you do homework using the book that I will give you, and then when it is time to take tests, we will meet each other, and then I'll give you tests. This is the way our class will go. So it's a little bit new way of teaching, but I hope you will enjoy it, and I am very new to this kind of teaching as well. I enjoy it very much. So this is all about the introduction to fundamental English class with me, Dr. Kamunwat Puvichit again. And the next video we are going to kick off. We will start our first lesson, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. So stay tuned, and I will see you again in my next video. Thank you very much for your attention, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.